Welcome to today's video. What do you do when hope runs out? When the jar is empty, the prayers feel silent, and death knocks at your door? In the ancient town of Zarephath, a poor widow watched her only son fade away. But in the darkest hour, when it seemed all was lost, God sent his prophet, not just to bring a message, but to bring life. This is the powerful true story of Elijah and the widow's son. In an era marked by drought and despair, when each drop of water felt miraculous and each meal was a matter of survival, a widow and her child fought to stay alive in the small town of Zarephath. But what occurs when death arrives nonetheless? The prophet Elijah had been sent by God to this very home, this specific widow, during a severe famine. Defying all expectations, her small supply of flour and oil never ran out, just as God had assured. Hope had been rekindled. However, calamity hit. Her child, her sole heir, became ill. Day after day, his condition deteriorated, and then he ceased to breathe. He was lost. The widow faced Elijah in distress. "What is your issue with me, man of God? Have you come here to remind me of my wrongs and take my son away?" Her sorrow was palpable, her grief boundless. Elijah remained silent. He picked up the boy and ascended to the upper room where he was lodging. There he placed the child on the bed, and he cried out to the Lord, "Lord my God, have you allowed misfortune to strike this widow I'm staying with by causing her son to die?" Then Elijah took a courageous step, something no one had attempted before. He laid himself over the boy 3 times and prayed, "O Lord my God, please let this child's life be restored." And the heavens responded. The Lord listened to Elijah's plea. The child's life was restored, and he lived. Elijah took the boy and brought him back to his mother. "See," he declared, "your son is alive." The woman gazed at Elijah, her eyes filled with amazement. "Now I am convinced," she remarked, "that you are indeed a man of God and that the words of the Lord that come from you are true." In the presence of death, God unveiled his might. He brought life back. And through one devoted prophet, a grieving mother discovered that even in her darkest moments, God continues to speak. God continues to act. God continues to bring the dead back to life.